I doubled my sales by using this tactic by taking the same soap and repackaging it. So let me show you what I did. So here is my old soap packaging, and I duplicated the SKU, took the exact same soap and packaged it differently. And here you can see it's a lot nicer, I think. It's a little bit more corporate. I used my 4-year-old daughter as inspiration for the brand avatar, so to speak. And I'm pretty excited about how it turned out, but very different feel. Artisan, natural, looks like it's been hand packed. It has been. Versus, oh, we threw it into a box. Now, both of the soap processes, we actually purchase big giant soap bars and we cut it ourselves over in the Carolinas and then we package it up. It actually takes 3 times as long to saran wrap it and throw a sticker on as it does to just throw it into a box. My warehouse actually complains to me that we still sell the old soap, but here's why I do it. I was able to take an item, and as we scroll down and look at the BSRs here, I was in the top 5,000 in beauty when we first launched this within the first 90 days. You can see that history right there. I basically maintained it in the top 20,000, got really good over 6 months, got it back down all the way down to 3,000 again by the end of 12 months. Did really good. We started raising the price on this, and the BSR has suffered a little bit for it, but I make more money and I'm a lot happier. I like making money, right? So sometimes you got to raise the price. You can see our little tests there and kind of started to slowly go up. But here's the chart for this soap. And you can see when we came out of the gate, immediately same thing, all the way down to the top 20,000, top 10,000 by Christmas. And it's been there ever since. Isn't that neat? I now have 2 items in the top 20,000 BSR for soap, and the newer version does even better. I've also started to raise the price on this one, mostly due to stock out issues. And I haven't lost any BSR even despite that. Now, I may lower the price back down, but if my BSR doesn't go up, I probably won't. I'm still at 12,000. I'm running some TikTok ads, and you want to check that video out next about what I'm doing there to get some UGC on the board. But nonetheless, this is a pretty picture. This is a nice BSR picture. It tells the story. Highly successful soap. So Helium 10 says, I sell like what, 1,600 of these a month? That's pretty cool. And so I'm just super excited that all I had to do was repackage the same soap and double my sales. In fact, more than double, considering this one's outselling the original and easier to package in a better margin, right? So here's the tip. You can take the same item and repackage it and try and hit a different customer avatar, right? This customer avatar, they want that beauty, they want the natural, the artisan feel to it. This customer, they might be more appreciative of the fact that it's still a cold pressed soap, but it looks a little bit more corporate. It's a little bit more branded. It's nicer looking. Still 100% organic, but the packaging is just way more savvy. It's way suave, if you will. And so very different customer avatar is going to pick this one up. I am using female pictures even on my masculine soap scent. I don't know why, but it does better. It might be because women like to use masculine scent. It might be because men like to look at women instead of men's armpits. I don't know. I've run some A/B testing, and that's what I found so far. In any case, there's just a lot of things that you can do with this. I'm going to give you some more examples. We're going to go over to Amazon.com, and I'm going to start searching random things. So I'm going to take something like, I don't know, dog and cat treat. We're going to see if we can find an item that will help me show you why this is such a big deal, right? So I'm trying to find something that could be used for both a cat and a dog, which is exactly what this is. So we've got the word cat, we've got the word dog. Now, we go through the secondary images, and guess what I don't see much of? Not a lot of pet pictures. But here is the thing. Now, I might be a cat person, but if I'm looking to feed my dog something, I don't want to see a cat, right? So look, we're seeing a cat on this picture. We're not seeing any dog pictures. Let's see if they have anything down here. Now there's a dog there. Now there's a dog and a cat. It's just confusing, right? You see more cats than you see dogs, right? So you know the person built this for cats. You know that for certain. And they just want to get more sales to sell it to dogs, right? And they got 700 reviews, 1,000 people buy this a month. Sure, they're doing well for themselves. No complaints there. But I bet you if they went all in on cats on this listing and got rid of the word dog and then duplicated the listing and just added a dog onto the picture of the packaging, maybe with a sticker, it would double their sales. I'm telling you, because nobody wants to buy a cat treat for a dog. Nobody wants to buy a dog treat for a cat. You should separate these demographics and sell to two individual units. Sell to the cat owners, sell to dog owners, two separate ASINs, going to do a heck of a lot better. I think this is a great example that showcases how you can sell the same item to multiple customer data sets. You can sell the same item and even throw a different label on it if you want, or package it two different ways. But the design elements need to back that up. You got to, they're doing really well for themselves. Top 4,000 BSR in all in pets, that's pretty incredible, right? But imagine if they had two items in the top 5,000 BSR, one for cats, one for dogs. It's just confusing to the consumer. I don't think anybody, like if we looked at the metrics in the United States, how many people have both a puppy and a kitten at the same time? Maybe one out of, 2,000 cat owners, maybe one out of 5,000 dog owners. Who knows? I don't know what the numbers are. I'm making those up. But the point is that nobody wants to buy what's not for them. In politics, your job as a politician is to cast this big tent, get everybody in your tent. You want as many votes as possible. But in marketing, the opposite is true. You want to have a narrow focus. The riches are in the niches, for sure, right? And the more you help the customer understand that this product is for me, this product is for me, they're more likely to hit that add to cart button and check out. When they show up on the listing and they see themselves, when they see that aspirational customer, that's who they want to be, they're more likely to purchase it. We could give multiple examples that showcases this. All right, I went to the team to get a couple more examples, so check this one out. This is an awesome product, mountain bike phone holder, right? And if you look at the BSR on this, incredible. I think I saw it all the way down to rank 5. Right, so these guys are just crushing it, and they've been crushing it basically for 3 years now, all the way back in May of 2020 when they started crushing it. So this is a demographic for bike phone holders, right? Well, here's what they did. They created the same exact product on a new listing targeting motorcycle owners. And obviously 3,000 reviews versus 44,000, it's not as good. But if you look at the BSR, still a top 500 BSR item. You can see the history right here, basically maintained, and they launched this in January of 2023. How many of you guys would like to add your same exact product, market it a second way, and earn 4,800 monthly sales, times that by $24 here? Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Same exact product, market it two different ways. Probably don't even package it differently. Probably just have it all showcased in there, but different images. This is how it's done correctly, right? Showing images of the product being used as a bike holder, and then here as a motorcycle holder, and showing the product in use. So if you're gonna do this, you gotta do it the right way. It looks like they let one sneak through right there. You gotta do this the right way and showcase the demographics with motorcycles on that second product. And that's a really important thing. Their A+ content's unique. You can see they're showing the motorcycle up there, but they also show the bike down there. I probably wouldn't do that if I was them. I would keep it dedicated entirely. Let's see how they did it on this one. Ironically, they've got the video for the motorcycle and the bike listing. So it's a little confusing, right? Now they got the ATV. So clearly when they launched this product, they wanted to hit all of these target demographics. And they realized at some point that someone who has a motorcycle looked at this and said, I don't know if this is for me. So they created a second listing and made people feel like it was for them. So here's a case example. Top 5 products made a second product, top 500 product on the second one. That's still an extra 4,800 units being sold per month that this listing at 28,000 units per month can't produce. That's, what is that, 1/6? 1/6 extra sales. Fantastic example. This next example might be a little bit more weirder, but when we look at dog training pads, this could also be sold as a kid wetting pad or an elderly incontinence pad, right? Same exact product marketed 3 different ways. And you wouldn't put the dog picture on the kid picture. You wouldn't put the kid picture on the elderly picture, and you definitely wouldn't put the elderly picture on the dog picture, right? For the dog product. Same exact SKU could be sold 3 different ways. Now, I don't know if there is, maybe Amazon Basics is doing this. I don't know. But that's the dog training pad. Let's next type in kid bed wetting pad, and let's see how similar the products look. There we go. Under pads. Looks the exact same to me. That one's a little bit more professional pad looking. We don't have like the throwaway, but there we got the training pads for dogs showing up. You know, there's a lot of people that are doing that. There's the Medline disposable underpads. Let's click on that product right there. Let's see who they're hitting. So they're showing kids and cats. They're doing exactly what I recommend not doing, by the way. and the picture of the glasses, instead of showing the elderly incontinence in a visual, they went with glasses and a book on a bed, because we all know elderly people read in bed with glasses. Gotta hand it to them. They know the 3 demographics, right? I did not pick this product in advance. That's why I'm laughing, because to showcase the 3 exact things I was trying to articulate in one photo, they need to separate this product into 3 different products, right? Like I'm telling you, it would triple the sales, All right, over in my Slack, I'm getting some additional product recommendations. We're clicking these live. All right, so same product targeted to men versus women. Let's take a look at this. This is showcasing, let's see, take a look at this in deep. So they don't show like women versus men. I don't know if I agree with this example, but let's go down to the A+ content. Let's see, maybe that's where it's at. No, I see women on both. So you could take a yoga mat and target, maybe a man doing some swole lifts. I'm doing some tonal lifts right now. I don't know about you guys. I'm trying to get swole, and showcasing the same exact product, hitting women versus men. Let's see, do we have the word men? Yoga mats for women right there. And do we have the word men? No focus on men versus women. So I don't know if I agree with this example, but you could say the same yoga mat could be sold 2 different ways, same exact product, sell it 2 different ways, men versus women. So if some of you are probably still skeptical and you're like, I don't know if I can do this. Is this against Amazon terms and conditions? And if you read the terms and conditions, I bet you could probably find a line item that says you can't sell the same product 2 different ways on 2 different ASINs. That would be true. However, if you rebrand it and it's not the same perceived item, I've never once seen Amazon take down an item. I think it's totally kosher. I think it's totally fine. You'll get away with it. You won't run into challenges or problems. Now, if you tried to sell the exact same item, but you didn't market it 2 different ways, totally different question. I think you would run into some challenges with that. But in any case, having the ability to sell the same item 2 different ways is going to take my soap and double the sales. It's going to take your item, your brand's item, and double the sales. You got to try this. It might be easier than trying to launch an entirely new product, because you got to stick to what works for you. I've tried all kinds of items. I've failed with hot sauces. I've done sage sticks. I've done tumblers. I've done soaps. And the soaps have been my best, which is why I'm trying to recreate all kinds of soap items all under the same brand. Speaking of soaps, I have one additional example where I sold my soaps in a Sissel bag as well. Now, I don't even push this item yet. I need to. I don't even know where I market the Sissel bags, to be totally honest, but I think it's in my brand story. So let's go over to there real quick and scroll down to my brand story. So in here, we've got the regular new packaging. We've got the old packaging. Now we have the Sissel bags, and it's the same exact product, but it has a Sissel bag to go with it. Now, our idea here was to take our blemish bars, the ones that we mess up during the cutting process, and put them in these Sissel bags to hide the blemishes. But we ended up doing well enough that we started to put our regular bars in the blemish bags as well. Now, my warehouse hates me because I'm like, hey, here's 3 different ways to make the same product. They're like, I just want to make it the easiest way, right? They want to do it and do it with the new packaging like this, because that's the easiest way to do it. They don't want to have to do it with the old packaging. Takes 3 times as long. They don't want to have to add the Sissel bag, which I don't know if that takes twice as long, but it's just more annoying to them, right? So your warehouse won't be happy if you create more complicated processes. You'll also have to figure out SKU naming conventions where you got new packaging or old packaging or Sissel bag or whatever it might be. So it does complicate your catalog, it does add SKU count. But if you're looking for an easy way to double your sales, sometimes that's what it takes. Just got to add additional SKUs and sell the same product to 2 different customer avatars. My name is Stephen Pope. I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. Check out our CTR hacks video right here next. You'll love that one if you like this video.